Get ready, Cowboys fans, because what I'm about to reveal is a game changer. While the talking heads are busy dissecting the Cowboys' 7-10 season and predicting another year of offensive struggles, they're missing the bigger picture, the unseen blueprint. The Cowboys aren't rebuilding, they're recalibrating. Forget the air raid, the flashy passing plays. 2025 is the year of ground and pound 2.0 in Dallas. And that's not just a catchy phrase. It's a calculated strategy designed to dominate the NFC East. So, how are they doing it? Consider this: the backfield overhaul. The departure of Rico Dowdle, while seemingly a loss, is actually a key piece of this puzzle. It's addition by subtraction, clearing the way for a dynamic duo. Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams. Sanders, a proven veteran with a 200-plus yard season under his belt, brings experience and consistency to the table. Williams, while coming off a tougher season, is a former first-round pick with the potential to recapture his explosive rookie form. Remember, this blueprint isn't about relying on a single workhorse. It's about building a multifaceted attack, a committee of backs each with their own strengths. This isn't just assembling talent, it's strategic deployment. But that's only half the story. The Cowboys didn't stop at acquiring veteran backs. They went out and drafted the cornerstone of ground and pound 2.0. Here's a case in point: Tyler Booker, the powerful offensive guard from Alabama. Chosen 12th overall, Booker isn't just a day one starter. He's the linchpin, the force multiplier in this new rushing attack. His exceptional run-blocking prowess is exactly what the Cowboys need to pave the way for Sanders and Williams. And don't forget the additions of Jaden Blue and Phil Maffa in the later rounds, further bolstering the depth and variety in the backfield. The Cowboys are stocking up on running backs with different strengths: speed, power, versatility. This isn't an accident. It's a deliberate diversification of their offensive arsenal. Each back brings a unique skill set, allowing for a more adaptable and unpredictable ground game. And here's where the story gets really interesting: the coaching changes. Let's break down the first move: the arrival of Clayton Adams as offensive coordinator. Adams, with his background as an offensive line coach, knows how to build a dominant rushing attack from the ground up. His philosophy perfectly complements this new blueprint, emphasizing a physical, clock-controlling ground game that wears down defenses. Paired with running backs, Coach Derek Foster, who has a history of developing versatile, tough runners, the Cowboys have assembled a coaching brain trust specifically geared towards ground and pound 2.0 success. Their offensive line is no longer just protecting the quarterback. They are the vanguard of a renewed ground assault. Remember how Dak Prescott suffered a hamstring tear in Week 9 last season? This revamped running game isn't just about putting up points. It's about protecting their franchise quarterback by reducing his exposure to hits. The blueprint also accounts for explosiveness. Take, for example, Jaden Blue, the 5th-round pick out of Texas. While Sanders and Williams provide the thunder, Blue brings the lightning, a speedster who can take it to the house on any given play. He's the home run threat, the element of surprise that keeps defenses honest and prevents them from stacking the box. He's the exclamation point on a rushing attack that aims to control the clock and generate big plays. It's the perfect blend of power and speed, a 1-2 punch that the league hasn't seen coming. But building a dominant ground game is only half the battle. For this master plan to truly work, the front office had to solve another problem that has plagued them for years. And their solution is something nobody saw coming. And that solution, the one that solidifies this entire strategy, lies on the other side of the ball. It wasn't about adding another flashy receiver or a backup quarterback. It was about building a defensive wall, a turnover-generating machine, something the Cowboys haven't truly had in years. It's about defensive disruption, and it's the key to unlocking their championship potential. This isn't just wishful thinking. Look at the moves they've made. First, a perfect illustration of this is they brought in Kaiir Elam, a former first-round pick cornerback who's ready to live up to his potential. In Buffalo, he flashed moments of brilliance, notching 2 interceptions in his rookie season and consistently grading well in pass rush, according to Pro Football Focus. He's a 6.1 cornerback with blazing 4.39 speed, the kind of physical specimen that defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus can mold into a shutdown corner. Elam himself has raved about the energy in Dallas, a clear sign that he's found a place where he can thrive. Remember, this isn't just about stopping the pass. It's about creating turnovers. Elam's length and speed make him a threat to pick off any errant throw. But the disruption doesn't stop at the secondary. Look at how they addressed the linebacker position by trading for Kenneth Murray, another former first-rounder. In 2024, while with the Titans, he racked up 95 tackles, 3.5 sacks, an interception, and a forced fumble. He's a leader on and off the field, someone who sets the tone and ensures everyone is in position. He's called himself the traffic cop of the defense, and he's ready to direct a unit that will create havoc. This move addresses the Cowboys' vulnerability against the run. Murray has proven himself both with the Titans and with the Chargers that he is more than capable of handling a lead role and leading the team in tackles and sacks. With this revamped linebacking core, Dallas looks to finally break the unacceptable trend of placing in the bottom half of the NFL in run defense, something they have struggled with for 5 years. And up front, the Cowboy added veteran Dante Fowler Jr. This isn't his first rodeo in Dallas, and he's coming off his best season since 2019, notching 10.5 sacks with the Commanders. Fowler brings experience, versatility, playing both defensive end and linebacker, and a relentless motor. He's the perfect complement to Micah Parsons and DeMarvion Overshown, creating a three-headed monster that will terrorize opposing quarterbacks. Now, remember that second-round pick, Donovan Iziruaku, 16.5 sacks and 21 tackles for loss in his final season at Boston College. The kid is an All-American, a natural pass rusher, and he's already drawing rave reviews from the coaching staff. While there may be questions about his consistency in the NFL, the potential for him to become an elite player is certainly a possibility. This pick is a long-term investment, but it also adds immediate depth and another disruptor to an already fearsome defensive front. The team believes in his potential and will give him plenty of opportunities to learn from veteran players. So, how does this all tie back to the ground and pound 2.0 strategy from the first half? It's simple. A dominant defense creates more possessions for the offense. More turnovers, more 3-and-outs, more opportunities for Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams, and that retooled offensive line to wear down opponents. A fresh defense, thanks to the offense controlling the clock, means more pressure on opposing quarterbacks, leading to, you guessed it, more turnovers. It's a self-perpetuating cycle of dominance. The Cowboys front office has crafted a brilliant two-pronged plan, ground and pound 2.0 on offense, and defensive disruption on defense. They've addressed their weaknesses, added playmakers at every level, and built a team that can control the game on both sides of the ball. They've brought in veteran players who have something to prove along with talented rookies to create a well-rounded unit poised for success. This isn't just about making the playoffs. It's about making a Super Bowl run. This isn't just about winning. It's about establishing a dynasty. The Dallas Cowboys are not just a team. They're a force, and they're coming for the Lombardi Trophy. Are you ready?
If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to keep up to date with more football stories and events.